Ghostly greetings, and it is your boy Prue Holler. This is the second time I've attempted to record this video because I couldn't get your Goodreads to work on the last one. So, here we go. This is the book reviewer book tag. Haha! I was tagged in this by Lost Cunningham and his wife. If she doesn't start her own channel, I will start referring to them as the Lost Cunninghams. That's a bad joke. Get it because I made it plural? Okay. But I was tagged in this, and I'm using Brad Proctor's list, so I'm going from that. It's been your boy Prue. Let's get into it. I'm doing the book review or book tag. I'm not going to tag anybody because I don't know if you've done this or not. But from now on, this is my question in this video. I'm going to start doing a question every video. If you want me to tag you in shit, comment tag me in shit below this and I will tag you in some shit. I'll throw it out there and I'll just pull 3 names out of a damn leaky cauldron or something. And we'll go from there. Y'all might get put into some weird situations. Okay, so I want everyone to understand, if you say you're going to do that, and I tag you, feel free to not do it, but you might get tagged in some weird shit. Awesome. Okay, question 1. Where do you post your book reviews outside of BookTube, i.e., or IEG in this case, social media, Goodreads, etc.? I do not have a lot of book nerd friends, apart from, like, some of the mains, like Stephen King. I'm in a few, like, book social media groups, but nothing fancy. Generally, the only place I post reviews is here, and I dabble a little bit on Goodreads, but I usually just give a star rating. 2, what is your rating system? All right, my rating system is easy. It's literally like school, A through F. A is amazing, A plus is the best, F's a fail. There you go. That's how I do it. It's just easier for me. You get an A in something, you get a B in something, you get a C in something, you average to a B. Boom. It works for me. I'm not a teacher, so I don't know how good that works. However, I'm not determining a child's life here. I'm not questioning how intelligent a kid is. I'm literally saying, oh, this is amazing, but it had some flaws. B. I just did a review for that one. It's uploading now. Spoilers! Ha-ha! Spoiler alert, motherfuckers. Foul language I have. I know. I'm sorry. I'm very excitable. Question 3. Can you convince me to read your favorite book in just less than 5 words? In less than 5 words. Yes, I can. Meg, Jurassic fucking Shark. Boom. 3 words. Jurassic Shark. Language again. I know, I'm sorry. It's the damn Mountain Dew. It gets into me and it gets me all riled up. Woo! All right. Question 4. Which book was the hardest for you to review and why? 2 come to mind. One's a series. Yeah. I'm not even going to bother explaining that one. You know, that writing is amazing, but that writing does not appeal to everybody. But I fanboy the fuck out of that, and I fanboy the fuck out of that. I'm language. I'm such a dirty mouth person. Sorry. Okay, the rest of this video, I can't say the F-bomb. Go. Okay. Man, Twilight. Haha. Twilight. A viewer of this channel named Jedi Susie, she was like, Pruitt, I would love for you to review Twilight. And I read Twilight, and it was hard for me to review because I had to replace the cultural Twilightness with the overall judging of a Twilight book. But Twilight wasn't written for a 35-year-old man with a beard upstairs in his attic reading books after he get off work. Twilight was written for a YA audience in school, I think. So I had to separate the cultural. It's cool to hate Twilight, apparently, or love it. You know, it's either a 1 or a 10, depending on who you talk to. But I also had to understand that a part of it wasn't written for me, so I can't really down the non-deep lore or symbolism, if you will, of the Twilight series. But honestly, Twilight was just a victim of own success. It got way popular, and people just hate on it because of how popular it was. It's not terrible. I have read way worse vampire books. I've read way better vampire books. But I will not argue that Twilight and Harry Potter got a whole generation of kids back into reading. So thank you, Stephanie Meyer, for that. Question 5. Are there any books you won't review or give a star rating to based on purpose? No, if I read it, I'll do it. Sometimes if I can't finish it, like let's say I'm reading, and I've already grabbed that enough. If I'm reading this and I can only get to here because it's so fucking awful. Damn it! I F-bombed again. Damn it. All right. If I only get to here and I can't finish it because it's so gosh darn not good, Not that that book, I haven't even read this yet. It's just on my TBR. Not that that book isn't good. But no, there is no book that I will not review. If I read it, I will review it on the channel. There is one book I recently got from a book haul. That one's questionable because of the content inside of it. It's more of it's Lolita. I've never read it, but I know what it's about. So, yeah, I might not do that one. Or if I do, I might steer real far around it. Question 6. You really want to read a book, but it has terrible reviews. Do you read it? I will read it, yes, but it will drop in the TBR. Like, oh, hey, Clown the Cornfield came out. I really wanted to read Clown the Cornfield. But everyone else was like, it's kind of meh. Well, you know what? I got a bunch of other books. Everyone else is here is like Robert Matt. Hey, read Swan Song. Read Risen. Read Brian Keene. I'm like, yes, yes, and yes. But these guys are just adored. These guys are like, yes. Right now I'm currently reading Nick Cutter and I'm freaking loving it. So it's like, boom. Okay, Clown the Cornfield will just drop in the TBR. Just drop in the rotation. But I will do it. I will review it. It'll just be later on. Question 7. Where do you view reviews outside of BookTube? And what is your preferred format? BookTube is my only spot for reviews. I don't go by Amazon. I don't buy Goodreads. And what's my favorite format? General discussion. I like when someone tells me, because if you're just like, oh, the characters are a B. But if you're like, oh, the characters were really strong, really good, but the main characters are really strong, really good, where the side characters are kind of cardboard cutout, I'm like, yes, general discussion, so a longer video would be nice. But the longer videos, you kind of reach spoiler territory, so you got to be careful there. Be careful that one. At what point, question 8, at what point do you I cannot talk. Question 8, at what point do you view reviews of your book you are reading? Before, after, during? And do you seek out opinions similar for opposing? At what point? Usually right before I read it. Like before I'm like, hey, is this any good? I'll look up some stuff. Nothing spoilery, just a quick gander. Sometimes I'll fast forward to the video of a few YouTubers I know who have like a rating system. Like A, C, 5 star, 3 stars, 1 star. And I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. So I know how important it is that I read that. Like I'm just going to grab Lights the Feather again because it's on top. And it's, I really want to read this. How are the reviews? Oh, the reviews are mediocre at best. Okay, Light the Feather, you can go a little lower in the pile into the mediocre section. Which, that's honestly the reviews for that. A lot of people gave that, some people said that's YA trash, and some people said it was an amazing story about witches. So here I am. I've never read it. Question 8. Which book have you read with the lowest rating on Goodreads that you loved? Okay, so Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies is my lowest rated, average rated book. A lot of people, that got 3.30 stars. However, I freaking loved Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. I'm a fan of the classics. I'm a fan of zombies. And as you can tell by the Sharknado poster, I love a cool, wacky plot. That book had it all. It was indeed a solid book. I didn't enjoy the movie as much, but I did love Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. That is amazing. So there you go. Which book have I read with the highest rating on YouTube or highest rating on Goodreads that I read that I hated? Well, based on that, I'm going to say King Killer Chronicles, probably. I can't log into my Goodreads without using my phone, but I'm going to say King Killer Chronicles probably has a high rating. I'll look when I get done. But King Killer Chronicles is a book, I don't know how high it's rated on Goodreads, but it's a book that everyone else was like, King Killer Chronicles, Name of the Wind, Name of the Wind. You like fantasy, you read Name of the Wind. You like fantasy, you got to read Name of the Wind. Have you not read Name of the Wind? Where's Name of the Wind at? I, one time, couldn't take a shit without getting hollered at about Name of the Wind. That's honestly the book that's decided no more phones in the bathroom. Because, oh my God, everyone was up that book's butt. Everyone's like, gotta read Name of the Wind. And I read it. Now, see, here's the thing, though. Was that book bad? I don't think it was. I think it was a beautiful writing. I think it was a deep story that was just drugged on too long. But that I overheard about it so much made it worse for me. Like, I was expecting someone to come out with a gosh darn the next Lord of the Rings. You know, Brent Weeks, not a mediocre, better than fantasy story. I didn't dig it as much as everybody else did. But that's been your boy Prue. That's been 10 questions. So thank you, the Cunninghams, for tagging me in this. and Brad Proctor used your list. And I don't know how to get on Goodreads. I use my phone because I don't know my password. But it's been your boy Prue. We're going just over 10 minutes. Apologizing for all the F-bombs. I'm very excitable tonight. Stay creepy.